Hello, my name is Daria and this game is The Hunter Call of the Wild, and the reserve selected on the map here is the latest DLC. I haven't been there yet. I'm going to start. I'll start with the story and exploring the map, and only after that go really into hunting, but let's get there and see what it's like. The update was huge. It was 16 gigabytes, so the download was several hours, and I don't really like the way they do it. Like, it's the entire game every time you need to update, so it's huge. It takes a lot of time. Of course, it's easier for the developers for managing the updates, but for the players it's not that easy, especially if you have a slow connection. And I'm not sure if my connection is slow, but it still takes a lot of time.
Namaste. Welcome to the Sundarpatan Hunting Reserve. My name is Asmita Gurung. I work for the reserve as one of the conservation officers. Tourists come to Nepal from all over the world for the unique trophies you can hunt here, the Nor and the Tar. We use that foreign income to support our economy and our wildlife conservation programs, especially for endangered species. Protecting both fauna and flora in our beautiful country is something that is very dear to the hearts of Nepali people. Is this your first time here? Then I hope it will be an unforgettable assignment for you. Khana khayo? Oh, it means have you eaten? That's usually the first thing a Nepali person will say after meeting you. It's basically a greeting. I know you've been on the road for a long time to get here all the way from Kathmandu, so I'd be starving if I were you. In rural areas of Nepal, you don't see a lot of hotels, but rather something called homestays. People offer travelers food and a place to stay for a fee. I have a homestay myself, and you're more than welcome to come over. It's a great way to discover another culture on a more personal level, don't you think? My house is in a small village called Lek Banjang in the hilly region. There, I've just sent you the location.
Okay. So, just follow the road, and what was that?
Hilly region. Oh, right. You know hill means something different in Nepal. Any mountain that has trees on it, we call it a hill. If not, it's a mountain. In Pahad, as we also call it, the mountains can be up to 3,000 meters high, and generally they don't have a lot of snow. But we also have valleys, meadows, plains. Further up north, that's where you'll find the very high mountains that we're maybe more famous for, the Himalayas, but we just say the Himal region. And if you go south, you'll notice the plains are completely different in everything: climate, vegetation, and wildlife. In a way, Sundarpatan is like a mini version of Nepal. Our country is made up of very different landscapes and a lot of different cultures and languages.
Okay. Did she finally stop? So let's go there to that marker. I think the question mark at the end of this road was outpost, probably, but we'll see. So the way I start with new map is to open the outposts and lookouts. and do the missions if there are any. I suppose there will be. I'm not expecting anything like very long story here, since they haven't been in the recent DLCs. There's not that much to do. Yeah, I'll probably take the ATV and use that for opening up the map. It goes faster that way. I might as well do as much of that at once, because you're going to scare everything away. So you can just go up, opening the outposts and take a look around. And then later, when you can fast travel to different parts, then start the actual hunting. And so that's one question mark, and then there's another one next to it. Let's go there. Okay, some sort of geese. The one thing that's good to have when you're opening up the map is take tents with you, because when you go to unexplored area, and if you don't...
Yeah, that's my village. In Nepal, we're usually very laid back, so once you found my house, just go in and get some rest if you need to. By the way, I cooked some cell roti before I left this morning, just in case. It's a traditional delicacy made with rice flour. Help yourself.
Buffalo. Okay, I suppose it's a good thing I got the rifle that goes up to category 9. Yeah, oh, the tents. So when you go to an unexplored area, put up a tent when you start going around. So if you encounter something that sends you back to the last outpost you opened, it's easier if you have a tent and you can fast travel there and continue the exploration. And also if you want to close the game and don't have time to go to the nearest outpost and open it up, just set up a tent and you can continue where you left the game. Okay, now unlocked. And let's go inside. Oh. This door. Okay. Something here.
You're welcome. Feel free to take a couple more for the road, alright? If you plan on trekking for hours on your own out there, you'll need some food. If you're ready, let's get started with your first assignment. Head south to the nearest lookout tower, and I'll fill you in on the way.
Let's see, what do we have in here?
Your timing couldn't be better. because we have a so-called problem tiger at the moment. We're currently gathering reports about the severity of the situation and cross-referencing our monitoring data with any footage from the camera traps. But we also need an expert tracker on the ground to help us locate that tiger and find out the reason for its unusual behavior.
Tiger. I'm not sure I like the idea of going after one, but I guess there is no choice. Oh, inspect shrine. Okay. So what?
As you know, hunting is illegal here, except in the hunting reserves. There's only one other in the whole country, called Sundarpatan. Sundarpatan is the more recent of the two. When they established this reserve, the government's goal was not only to develop hunting tourism, but also to fund our wildlife conservation strategy with a special focus on threatened species. You must have heard of the mysterious snow leopard and the Bengal tiger, but we also monitor a lot of others, vulnerable or not. Wild yak, barasingha, Tibetan fox. Thanks to our efforts in the last 20 years, tiger populations are recovering rather well. But the flip side is, there are also more and more human-wildlife conflicts.
So I guess I should follow the road. I could go walking for now.
The reserve would be too large for only one warden, so we have a small team. Each of us is in charge of the region they live in and know best. Pahad in my case. It's not the first time we've had a temporary contractor coming from abroad to work with us. Usually they're experts in a particular field. But you seem to be special. It's not just your track record as an ethical hunter, which is of course required here as well, but also for your hard skills in tracking, spotting, and harvesting.
So what was I thinking? Oh yeah, so if I want the ATV, I can just set up a tent and get it that way. But I could walk for now. It's not that far away. Just take a look around. So tigers and water buffalo. Potentially aggressive, both of those. Yeah, so the loadout I currently have is, this is for self-defense, and then 22 and Warminster. This is from 4 to 8, yes, and then 7 to 9. So everything covered. Because I have the tents with me, I didn't have space for shotgun, but it doesn't matter. Once I don't need to carry the tents with me anymore, I can just adjust the inventory. So, getting closer. Oh, there's a question mark. And what's that? Oh, there's a lookout and outpost at the same place, looks like it. So let's put waypoint here. I'm going to go there, and then I think I'm going to set up a tent before heading to that marker. I mean, the mission has something to do with tigers, so it's probably a good idea to set up a tent so I can continue from that point if something unfortunate happens. And let's check what are these. Water buffalo. Okay. Oh. System interface. Active track. That one. Inactive. White is fine. I'm so used to having the magenta for the active track. I use it when possible. Yeah, I think it's on all the maps. It's the inactive track color is one that needs some adjusting occasionally, like when there's mostly snowy terrain like in Medved. It's best to use something other than white. Should I put the tent here? Safe location. Okay. Now it's there. Where are those geese? Okay, I could remove this. So now I have the tent. What? Oh no. No, why are you coming after me? Did I say something about unfortunate things happening? No. Whoa. No. Yeah. That rifle. Problem is, I wanted to remove the remove the scope. No. Okay. Well, these are quite aggressive. Bronze. That was kind of cheating. Just taking the damage and respawning. Okay. I'm not sure I like this map. But it was a good idea to set up that tent. Yeah, and probably a good idea to not have the scope on this rifle as a default, and then equip it when I need it, but keep it away most of the time. And should I... Oh, I did have the revolver. I forgot about it. What's that? Tiger. 150 meters. Oh, great. I suppose that has something to do with this mission. Should I take this? Oh, and I could heal myself in case I get attacked again. And that looks like a need zone. I could go and check what it is. Water buffalo. Did they come from here? Probably. That's so close. No! No! No. I just want to... I want to get here. I want to get here and claim it before something happens. Okay. And then I'm gonna go up here. Black book. Okay. So now I can relax a little bit. Safe from the tiger. Where is that? Oh, here.
We call that region Terai, or the Southern Plains. It's very different from the rest of Nepal. It's a tropical climate, with swamps and grasslands, similar to parts of northern India. Most people in Terai have a farm or livestock, but it can be tough to make a decent living there. Before we send you into tiger territory, can I ask you to make one ethical kill and harvest? Check the details on your hunter mate. We carefully screen all contractors to check both their hunting skill level and their ethics. I'm sure you understand why we want to make sure you can choose the right specimen and land an ethical shot.
Okay, so now we have this an outpost. So the tent is here and there's something here, and then I could open that outpost. But what does this say? Okay.
In Buddhism, all living beings are seen as equal. It's a principle that commands to not harm or kill without purpose. It doesn't mean that you can never hunt or kill, but you should never cause any unnecessary suffering. That's why even foreign tourists get a limited number of hunting tickets and a designated hunting block when they come here. You know, some of these animals have lived in Terai much longer than humans. For example, the tiger. So they are a valuable part of this world, just like us.
Okay, so ethically, what does that mean? I suppose it needs to be a quick kill. I wonder So this is an outpost and lookout at the same time. Water buffalo. 100 meters. Right, that's the wind direction. That's why it was running. So, where should I go? Now I could go here and I suppose I could take the ATV, use that to get to the outpost. Do I remember? That was let's claim that first. And then the landmark. Tunnel farming. Yeah, that was an outpost. Right here. Claiming that. Where do we go next? Remove that. So I could go this other road. There's an outpost there, I think. And here is lookout. So I could just go here. And put up a tent. Then continue here. Fast travel back and get to that outpost. So how about this one? Looks like we can continue from here. Go this road or trail. There might be an outpost here. The road ends. And then there's a lookout. here. Where can we put up a tent? Somewhere here maybe. Is there a place? In the middle of the road. And it always says that in a safer place. Wouldn't call that safe. Yeah, so now I'm going left. Okay. This was a different kind of lookout. And new locations added to the map. Let's see. Okay, some sort of goats. Yeah, and I was going to go back to the tent and then go here. It's not necessarily a lookout outpost there. It's fairly close to this one, but well, it could be. We'll see. But I'm going to fast travel here. Oh, I could take a look. Blue sheep. See. 139, 131. Which one? This one. Let the heartbeat go down. Okay. That should be the ethical. The rifle was from 4 to 8. And that was a male. And it was a quick kill. So should be. Oh, it was gold. Okay, taxidermy.
A very clean harvest. Well done. I can see why our counterparts in other reserves were always so positive about you. I can tell that you really are an expert tracker as well. It can be difficult to track specimens in that wet climate, even for Terai people. By the way, did you enjoy the celery? You've only just arrived, but you can probably guess how crucial food is in our culture. Now you and I can dig into that problem tiger together. You see, usually, the tigers and the humans' territories don't overlap. Both are wary of each other and keep their distance. But one of them is making the people in the Terai very nervous. She's been sighted a bit too close to settlements several times in the last couple of days. A really unique one too. A pseudo-melanistic tigress, if you can believe that. First time such a specimen is naturally born in at least 50 years. So we need to get to the bottom of this before any accidents happen. Let's start with the area where Tara was sighted last.
So, tiger sighting area. Oh, there. Yeah, but that can wait. I'm going to go here. I could remove that waypoint.
Soon you'll meet another of the reserve's conservation officers. His name is Birendra. He and I have been working together for almost 10 years now, ever since I started working here. It took a while, but now I think we're friends. He's lived in the Terai his whole life, so he remembers the time before this region became part of the hunting reserve.
Okay, and I could go to garage and take the ATV and then just follow the road.
Birendradai and I are actually from two different ethnic groups. Traditionally, we don't have the same culture and don't even speak the same language. For centuries, it was very hard to access certain hills and valleys. It's still the case nowadays, to be honest. That's why our country has an incredible cultural diversity. I think over 100 different cultures and just as many languages. Good thing that most people speak Nepali, our official language. I'm Gurung, and my people mostly live in various parts of the hilly region. Some of us are Buddhists, like me, and others are Hindu. Take Birendadai on the other hand. He's Tharu, a group of indigenous cultures that have lived in the southern plains for centuries. They're usually Hindu.
Did you stop? Let's go this way. Here. So, the trail. Can I get to it with the ATV? Yeah, I think I should be able to. Or not. But I don't need to go to that lookout this time. I have this outpost here, so I can fast travel here anytime I want. So here's an outpost and here's an outpost. I don't think I could fast travel here first, pick up that tent. I don't need it there. This looks like a fox. I have seen a fox like this in some game. It was something where the location was Asia. Okay, fleeing. So now I have a tent and then I could this one is fast travel, so I could go here as well and pick it up. I don't need that one either. Then the tiger. So let's dismantle this. Why did it? Okay. Now I have it. So wonder where would there be outpost? I suppose that one's closest. Fast travel there. Okay, but I think that's all for this time. I'm not very keen on going after a tiger.